What if I told you that just when the Bills thought they had finally escaped one nightmare, another one came back stronger than ever? Bills fans, get ready because the NFL has decided to play with Buffalo's emotions once again. And the story unfolding right now mixes drama, irony, hope, and that fear Bills fans know all too well. In recent years, one thing has become clear. If there's a team seemingly born to torment the Buffalo Bills, it's the Kansas City Chiefs. Painful losses, heartbreaking eliminations, and that familiar almost feeling have marked this era. But before the Chiefs, there was another monster blocking the path, the New England Patriots. For decades, the Patriots owned the AFC East. From 1995 to 2020, the Bills won 0 division titles. None. It was a never-ending cycle of frustration while Tom Brady, Bill Belichick, and company turned the division into Foxborough's personal playground. And when it finally seemed that this chapter had ended, the unexpected happened. The Bills rose, matured, won 5 straight division titles, and established themselves as an AFC powerhouse. But now, the old enemy is back, and they're back dangerous, rebuilt, explosive, and winning again with 11 victories and counting. Suddenly, the AFC East feels haunted again. Are the Patriots going to stop Buffalo again? This season began like a dream for Buffalo. A dominant win over Baltimore, a 4-0 start, an offense rolling, a defense stable, Josh Allen looking like an MVP. And then came reality. Patriots 23, Bills 20, in Buffalo, with a last-second field goal. Cold, clinical, crushing. That game changed the tone of the entire season. Since then, the Bills have been stuck in an unpredictable roller coaster. Huge wins against Kansas City and Tampa Bay, followed by frustrating, avoidable losses to Atlanta and Miami. They haven't won 3 straight games since September, and in the NFL, that's a major warning sign. Buffalo enters this weekend at 9-4, trying to prove they still belong among the contenders. They sit 6th in the AFC playoff race, while analysts debate whether they're a great team filled with mistakes or simply a mediocre team rescued weekly by a generational quarterback. And the truth is, the Bills don't fully know who they are right now, and that's dangerous. The numbers tell the story. Offensively, Buffalo is elite, the second-best attack in the NFL, with 383.7 yards per game and 28.9 points per game. Josh Allen is carrying this team with everything he has. Defensively, they're middle of the league, allowing 307.1 yards and 22.5 points per game. Not elite, not terrible, but not championship material. And the biggest problem? Turnovers. The Bills are 1-4 when they lose the turnover battle. That's the kind of statistic that ends seasons in January. Meanwhile, the Patriots are reborn. With 11 wins, a physical defense, a young and explosive offense, and Drake May improving each week, New England arrives with confidence, health, and momentum, the most dangerous combination in football. Mike Vrabel summed it up. They're never out of it. They've won the division 5 years straight, but it won't be easy. Respect exists, but fear? Not at all. And to add even more intensity, the weather forecast calls for snow, freezing temperatures around 31 degrees Fahrenheit, and heavy winds. It's gonna hurt. This matchup defines everything. For Buffalo, surviving the division race, proving they're still elite, stopping the Patriots' resurgence, and finding momentum before the final stretch. For New England, pushing for a first-round bye, cementing their return to relevance, erasing years of decline, and reclaiming psychological control over Buffalo. Both teams know what's at stake, and both know that a loss here could undo months of preparation. The final stretch doesn't help Buffalo. They still have to face Cleveland, the Eagles on the road, and the Jets away, a brutal closing schedule. The Patriots, on the other hand, face Baltimore, the Jets, and Miami. If Buffalo loses this game, the division becomes nearly impossible. If New England wins, they could realistically reclaim the AFC East throne. The Chiefs finally stepped aside. The path looked open. Bills fans were breathing easier. And then the Patriots came back. The past didn't knock. It kicked the door down. Once again, Buffalo stands face to face with a familiar story, fighting their own ghosts. Sunday will be cold, emotional, intense, and unforgettable. One of those games that define eras. Bills Mafia, do you believe Buffalo can break this wall again? Or are the Patriots truly back to reclaim the division?